Thanks for noticing.
This video and all content is made possible by our Patreon subscribers. For $3 a month, you can help keep the lights on here at From North to Wharf. Thank you for your ongoing support. And if you would like your own From North to Wharf merchandise, head to fromnorthtowharf.threadless.com. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial one-stop destination for bento box information. As always, I am Mike.
And I am JB.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully you are doing well tonight. Not much in the way of new stuff to discuss.
No.
But essentially, this is a State of the Union for North to Wharf and what's going on with the show. What are we working on behind the scenes, and what are some new things that you can expect in the near to immediate future with us? All good stuff, though. There's nothing bad going on.
No, not at all.
But a bunch of exciting things. Excuse me. Yeah. So, hey, JZG. Hey, Yahoo. Hate to break it to you, Yahoo. Looks like JZG beat you to the comments, though.
Yeah.
RVA playlist. What up?
I don't know. It might be. It looks like they gave it to JZG. Looks like they tried to message at the exact same time.
But
one came
got
first.
Through.
Yeah, one got through.
RVA, is that Richmond, Virginia? Hey, Marlena. Oh no, yeah, that's cool.
That's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I appreciate you checking in on us while you're running errands.
Yeah.
That's sweet of y'all. Hopefully you're doing well. Chelsums, I was just thinking about you. What up?
It's been a while. What's up?
How the hell are you doing?
Hey, Jello.
Hey, Jello. Okay. Any news as far as the shows that we love so much, other than?
I promised I'd make a rubric for news, and I did do so. So, without further ado, here we go. So, first things first, WonderCon is approaching on March 28th to March 30th up in Anaheim. The merch so far, we've been told, is good. We just don't know what it is yet. That's all we've been told. So there's really not much we can tell you. But the good thing to tell you about WonderCon is that if you are up going into the con or going to be up in the area, Stephanie or Teen Apocalypse is going to be running the meetup again this year. And
yes,
WonderCon gets a pretty good turnout. It's pretty big numbers up there for her.
Well, it's definitely it kicks off con season. It's the big first con, or it's the first big con of the year. In the past, Lauren and the show has shown up. Not say it's going to happen, but as soon as we get the information from Teen Apocalypse, we'll go ahead and post it so anyone who's in the area.
And if you plan on attending or being in the area and want to go and cosplay as a Bob's character, just show up and have fun with Bob's fans, give her a follow at Teen Apocalypse, and you'll get all the updates as soon as she does it. She always gives out cool stuff too, like little giveaways and little fun things. I'm trying to think what she gave last year. She always has like the little tassels for your badge. I have one of those. And then last year she made friendship bracelets.
Yeah,
we have a bunch.
And I know sometimes a friend of the show, Mario, he goes down there with prints to hand out. I don't know if he's done that in a while, but sometimes he'll go down with prints to hand out. Sometimes you never know who's going to show up. So it's if you're in the area, check it out. It's Anaheim.
Some people even bring like, these are just like, I'll never wear these, so I'm going to get these out next year, but they're just like earrings from the Pixie one. So people just hand stuff out that are just fans and just want to have
Yeah.
fun. So
So folks trading cool things like we should have a like at Disney they have like pin traders. Like people show up and like, hey, I'll trade you this for this. We should try to do something like that during the hangout or
that could be
the
fun.
meetups. Yeah. Everybody brings something kind of like a white elephant kind of thing or Secret Santa.
Oh, that could be a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
Like Secret Santa. And just
Yeah.
like, all right, all the Tinas, swap gifts.
Hey, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Okay. No, but yeah. RVA. I used to live in Fredericksburg, so not too far from where you are. But I moved. I got out of there.
I moved. A better situation.
Let's
or about
see.
The same.
Not much different. Weather's better, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So we have new Great North coming out next week.
Yes,
in fact, all the shows are debuting. Well, Great North already had their first episode, but episode 2, and then we have Crapopolis, Grimsburg.
And that'll be the new Animation Domination lineup. It's going to start with Family Guy starting us off, which is weird because usually Family Guy would round it out, but they are starting us off. Then we get Grimsburg for their new season. Then we get the Great North stepping into their second episode for the new season. And then that ends with Crapopolis.
Oh, weird. Okay.
So an interesting choice, but we'll see.
Maybe the numbers on that are a lot better than we think they are.
Maybe these later episodes maybe are a little bit more towards later adults, I guess, maybe like Family Guy usually is, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm very stoked the Great North is coming back, Chalsums. I am too.
Yeah, we got the trailer for season 5, which did have season 4 sprinkled in there. I know some folks were confused. But,
yeah, there's a little bit. I think they wanted to help you understand like where certain characters came from if you're just watching it from the beginning, like Ant, Dirt, and stuff.
Oh, Chalsums, I am so jealous that you were off socials since the 23rd. I wish we could do that.
Yeah. Other cool things though with the Great North, when we posted the trailer, Nick Offerman also put it on his story. So that was
he
cool.
did, yes.
We finally captured Nick Offerman. We try to capture, or at least catch them all, kind of like Pokemon. We try to catch all of the Bob's people once, and then we're like, all right, let's move on to other things. But Great North has been a little bit harder.
Yeah, and then we got a fun tag this morning from friend of the show, Yari Jones, who tagged us in her story, and that was really cool. It was really fun. She's wearing a marshmallow. Well, it was a Beyonce Cowboy Carter, but instead of Beyonce, it was Marshmallow on the Chrome Horse.
I was going to draw that up, like, in the style, but, like, I think just things got crazy around that time, and I just never got to do it. But it was going to be Jericho with Marshmallow on it.
Oh, we should still do it.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe that'll be the Comic-Con print. Who knows? Yeah, since it won Best Country Album of the Year.
You know what? This has nothing to do with anything, but I don't think that legit won Best Country. I think because she didn't get Album of the Year last time, that they kind of just gave it to her.
Oh, no. I thought the same. We're on the same wavelength.
Not to say it's a bad album, but everybody knows it wasn't Country Album of the Year.
No, it wasn't as good as the other ones.
It was. It's like when Leo won, what was it, like Best Actor or something
for the Revenant,
and everybody's like, sure, that was they just gave it to him.
Yeah, you just missed the other like 3 times.
Yeah, that he did something amazing.
The Pringles commercial was good. I liked that Pringles commercial. All the mustaches leaving.
I didn't see a single commercial this year. I watched the halftime show and then I checked out. That was it. Great halftime show though.
Yeah, it was good.
Great halftime show. Fuck Drake. Yeah. But yeah, any show news? Anything else? What you got?
Let's see. The other news I got real quick. I've got a couple of things. Pride merch. We know the design is done. Simon tweeted that it's done. So we will see what it looks like, though. We won't see it until much later, but I'm also very excited. He's been doing this for years. He always does something really unique or something that has to apply to the show.
Yeah, like we haven't even gotten the tease yet of what it could be.
Usually get a little bit, but
yeah.
But I remember last year's, and it usually comes back to the show where someone personally for the show, and I think it was one of the workers on the show's dad was gay and used to go surfing, and it was like the only place he felt accepted. So that's why the Belchers are surfing. So it's like it's always got a nice little story to it or a nod or something important to say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Once we get past WonderCon, I think that's when the Pride stuff will start being teased.
Yeah.
and we got some work to do on our end, actually.
Yeah.
I don't listen to country, so I wouldn't know. My daughter called Jim, I think it's Croce, Jim Croce country. And I'm looking into how to send her. You can just change the locks, and she just never come back inside.
Oh, Chelsea's, that was a great moment.
My boyfriend and I were freaking out. Like, oh shit, he said his name. Chelsea's, me too. I knew he wasn't going to say pedophile, but I 100% was hoping he would say Drake. I was like, oh, he's that.
It's like the best, honestly, the best like comeback thing where it's just like, oh, you're going to make fun of me? Well, I'm going to win some Grammys doing that.
And then call you a pedophile in front of millions and millions of people. Apparently, the pendant that he was wearing, the A one, is a nod to. I heard two different things. I don't know if it's A minor because it's a lowercase a, or if it was a nod to something else. But everybody was saying that. And then Serena Williams crip walking on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he also brought SZA in for a reason.
brought SZA. Yeah, they did their song. It was an amazing song.
Because well, do you know the background of that?
What?
Drake was dating her as a minor, potentially.
SZA?
Yeah.
No. He brought her out because that's the new single off his album.
Well, I know that, but that was supposedly why he also picked her too.
That's why. No, they're on the same record label. They've always been collaborators. He brought Serena Williams out because they used to date. Her and Drake used to date. He is Christine. Wait, I lost stuff. Jim Croce is definitely not country. All right, I don't know who he is.
No, I don't usually listen to any country.
Not in my wheelhouse, but I'll have to check them out. I think the most I dabble in like 90s country, like Garth Brooks and stuff, and then I suppose Orville Peck these days, but I don't know how country he is. Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
And then that shit-eating grin he had when he said, say Drake. I was like, oh. Yeah.
For show news, we've got Annie Awards.
Yes.
Bob's Burgers took away the Annie Award for Best Animated Mature Audience Show, which they said is like a weird thing to say, but they're like, it's between like kids shows and everyone else. So they won for They Slug Horses, Don't They? And we have a picture of the team from Red Pencil from our buddy Aaron, posting the team picture of everybody who worked on the episode, plus a couple extras. But there was a lot of hands that went into that episode to do, especially a lot of that hand-drawn pieces. So very cool that they won. I know last year they didn't win, but this year they took it back again. And then the Great North also getting nominated. That was huge for Misbehaving Behavior.
Yeah, just getting the recognition is huge.
I felt they could have got it for that one, or even the one where the beef romance one where he's dating again.
Chelsea, what do you know about Chris Gaines? What do you know about Chris Gaines? You don't know about no Chris Gaines. For those of you who do know about Chris Gaines,
I do know about Chris Gaines.
Yeah, good on you, Chris Gaines. That's a weird rabbit hole to fall down.
Do it though, guys. Look it up. It's a fun one.
It's fun.
Are they the same person? Is Garth Brooks Chris Gaines?
Is Chris Gaines
they
Garth
toured
Brooks?
Together, weirdly enough, but did not perform on the same stage together.
What happened?
And he denies that they ever, they don't know what happened to him.
It's wild. That was at a point of his career where he could do anything, and he proved it by doing something so
literally
stupid.
Did prove it. I can be somebody else.
And everybody said, no, you can't. But yeah, that's... And anything else show related?
We did the new lineup.
Got the new lineup. Got
the Awards Pride, WonderCon.
Yep.
We were able to raise $150 for LA wildfire funds using the shirts. So we will start divvying those up. I did reach out to show people, and they said nobody from the show has been affected as much as other people. So they said go ahead and donate it to other people who need it. So there's that list of animators, GoFundMe pages. We will go down the list and start picking people. So everybody will get a little bit from that. As much as we can. Maybe it'll at least buy dinner, maybe at In-N-Out. Who knows? At least we can do something.
But we'd be kicking ourselves if we didn't say that we're able to do this because of all of you. So you're the ones who bought the shirt, so we thank you. We are just the bridge to donate this money to the people. So really, it's coming from you all. So thank you very much. That shirt, the LA We Heart LA shirt, will be up for the foreseeable future, and anything we get will be donated to those affected. But and this is a little North to Wharf thing.
Should we segue into the?
Yeah, we'll segue into what's going on for the show. On February 14th, all North to Wharf merchandise that isn't specifically North to Wharf will be taken down. So anything with characters on them, gone. That Bleakin shirt, gone. Everything will be gone.
That's why I grabbed it real quick, because it'll be fun to wear.
This is a decision that JB and I have made, and we are standing behind it. We have our reasons, and they will. That is what's going on going forward. It will still have North to Wharf stuff. It'll say North to Wharf. We'll have all our fun North to Wharf specific gear. But as far as stuff like the Bleakin shirt or the Lil King Trash Mouth and Gary shirt that we just released for Valentine's Day, stuff like that.
Yeah, the Charlie Brown crossovers. So we won't be doing those anymore.
Gone. All of it gone. So yeah, we'll have until
fan art for you guys to look at, but we won't be putting them on shirts.
And we will be watermarking all that stuff, so you all can't steal it. No, not you here in chat. You all are good people.
Yeah, you good people.
But there are people who watch after the fact.
There are some people. You wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, that's next Friday. Everything will be coming down. And classic North to Wharf stuff will be going up. Maybe some new stuff, but all North to Wharf specific stuff. So
I think the only other thing I have to say is on top of the thank you for the LA funds and stuff like that. Again, thank you again for 32,000 followers, guys. We just crossed that.
Holy shit. Yeah, you're right.
Congrats and thanks on that. It's been a lot. We're really excited. It's been a couple of years, and we're really glad to see people still enjoy us as much as they do.
I don't know.
I don't know why, but thank you.
I mean, you know my feelings.
I know your
feelings. I don't trust it as far as I can throw it, but yeah, some other things that we're changing as far as North to Wharf goes. The lives will always still happen on Mondays unless life happens. But we are capping the show at an hour now. No more of these hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Just for the sake of our own sanity and our lives, we're capping it at an hour. Yeah. So unless it's like trivia, those will probably run a little long because they're special events. But your basic everyday Monday shows.
Yeah. Episode recaps and news. We're just really trying to consolidate. Like, your guys' time is precious too. And we're just trying to have some time too to also make new stuff and new content, which we'll get to in a little bit. So we just need to carve out some more time for that. So it's going to just be an hour. Plus, like, we've all noticed a little bit when it goes a little over, we lose you guys a little bit. So we're trying to keep it condensed and keep you guys so you can like go grocery shopping and do the things you need to do while hanging out.
And not for nothing, we only have 9 people in here, so we can't afford to lose people. So
no, we can't.
RVA, if you want to order any of our stuff, you can go to fromnorthtowharf.threadless.com. The link is in our bio. Or if you go to, I think even in here, the description of the video, there should be a link to our Threadless shop there as well.
And if you do get an LA shirt or anything like that, those proceeds and those funds go right to the people. So whatever we get for that shirt, we put into the pot to give away GoFundMe's for them.
Yes. JZG, we love you guys. Thank you very much. Christine, don't get divorced. Don't tell me what to do. We gave you a wheelie mammoth. We'll get divorced if we want.
But we will want custody of that mammoth.
Yeah, we're taking the mammoth back. That's ours.
Yeah. He prefers us. I mean, if you put him in the middle between us, he would definitely come to us.
And once we get it, we will cut it in half. So each of us get it.
It's okay. It's how the government would want it done.
It's how Jesus would want it. What else? Okay. Here's another thing. Okay. Let me ask you this, JB, in as cryptic terms as I can. How do I do this?
We have a chat.
Yeah, but it's so much to type. You know, I'm just gonna say it. And if we take it back, we take it back. It wouldn't be the first time we've pulled back a promise. No. So while the shows will be capped at an hour, you'll still get all the same stuff. You still get news, you still get episode recaps, all that stuff. It will be a little truncated, but we're thinking of doing a subscription on Instagram or an extra tier on Patreon where you can get more in-depth long-form videos. So while JB and I will spend 20, 30 minutes discussing all the new episodes of Bob's or Great North or whatever like that, we would then film a longer version of the discussions for Patreon, where you would get more uncensored, more swearing, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to cut down on the swearing. But we're thinking that's a way for folks who want to get a little more in-depth can. And for those who just kind of want the basic stuff, you can do that too. But either way, you're not going to miss anything.
And with those videos, we would let you guys like make comments, stuff like that, and we would just answer them and things like that. Not live, but like afterwards, we could make a video answering any questions or things you may have about it. So it'll be more like a connection piece for those who want to be part of that.
King Solomon, that's who I was thinking of, Christine. Thank you for that.
That's his law.
But yeah, that's kind of what will it work out? Who knows? Well, but we won't know until we try. So we're kind of trying to figure out subscription things. We're trying to figure out Patreon things, essentially keeping this boat afloat, this rickety boat of ours.
Mostly because shipping prizes just got expensive.
Don't limit the cussing, it adds flavor. Yeah, but on our main channel here, sponsors look at that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if we want to dabble into sponsorships, I can't be as saucy as I want to be, but I can be that saucy on Patreon.
Because we like sending stuff out and doing prizes and giveaways and things like that when we can, especially when we get cool stuff. So the problem is just that USPS got expensive, and it's not as easy as it was once before.
And I love swearing, so you gotta pay for my swearing now, I guess.
Yeah,
but no, things are we're considering starting an audio podcast, and that costs.
Yeah, we used to, but yeah.
But much like YouTube, nobody listened to that, so it was weird. It was weird. And who knows, if all this blows up in our face, then we'll be right back here doing this for free like we have been. So we gotta try, though. We gotta try,
and we're gonna make it. And I know that Mike in particular, and we have been really talking about it as what would be worthwhile, and like, because you guys work hard, just like, I mean, we're state employees, so like we're used to just like not getting much for what we do, but we want you guys to get your money's worth out of this deal. So we've been really trying to figure out like what would be worth doing, because we could throw stuff together real quick.
Guys, JB's being way too optimistic. I don't think this will work. I am so scared. I'm so scared. I don't think this will work. Cello, yeah. The link in our bio or the link on any of our YouTube videos should have a link to our Patreon.
It's on top of the screen.
Oh yeah,
right.
There you go. Oh no, that's our PayPal.
Is that?
Oh, the other one, the other side.
That one me. By Mike's head.
Yeah, that's our Patreon one. The other one, I'm glad you brought it up. The PayPal one. That's if you want to. If you can't afford to get an I Heart LA shirt, but you still want to make some kind of donation, you can always donate to North to Wharf, say for LA fire relief, and we'll add that to the funds that we're sending out to.
We got one during the Jeopardy game, and we put that in the pot with it too.
We did. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening here. Stuff like trivia, live trivia, we'll still do that probably once a month. That's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. I'm sure Valentine's Day with it coming up, we'll probably pick up Monday and do Valentine's trivia.
What else? You're not going to lose any content as far as what we do here or on Instagram or anywhere else. You're not going to lose anything. You can only gain stuff with us.
Yeah, we're trying not to put stuff up on like paywalls. We see a bunch of like other places do that. We're trying to keep it like you still get everything you would get. It's just we're trying to do a little extra for those who want it, like more in depth, like behind the scenes stuff about the show during episodes, callbacks to other episodes that are in the episode, hidden Easter eggs, stuff like that. So you guys at least are getting kind of things that we might see or know that you may not know.
Chelseams, let me ask you this. Would you just want a podcast version of what we're doing here? So essentially we just extract the audio and put that up as a podcast? Or do you think something entirely different would work? Please say the first option. We can't do more work.
Or if you can figure out how to consolidate that and make it doable.
Yeah, if you can find it for cheap. Problem is...
Yeah, everything is... Yeah, that's the problem, is that it becomes you got to have, like Mike said, you got to have SoundCloud, you got to have Zoom, you got to have this, you got to have that. And it's just like, it starts adding up real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, and this isn't a pity party, give us money. This is just pulling the curtain behind, or giving you a peek behind the scenes of how North to Wharf works. So we have Restream here, which is X amount of dollars a month. And then we have, we're going to drop Restream because money-wise, it just doesn't make sense for us. But we're going to pick up Zoom, which costs X amount of money. If we want to do a podcast, then we need SoundCloud or a similar service, which costs X amount of money a month. For those of you who noticed, we're Meta verified now. Not quite sure what that means. It hasn't helped us yet. We're still trying to figure it out.
No, we're still trying to figure that out. But we only got it because no one will speak to you unless you have it. So
exactly. So that costs X amount of money a month. And we do, I'd say a majority of that is covered by our Patreon. Which we are eternally grateful for.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those people just forgot that they're supporting us.
But we still appreciate you.
It's such a small amount. They're like, I don't even notice it. So thank God they haven't noticed it.
Yeah.
And thank God for Adam for signing up twice. We're not refunding him. He knows that.
He already told us he doesn't want it back.
Yeah, he's not getting it back. Too late. The payment's cleared. We got him. But yeah, again, that's not to say, oh, we need money. It's just letting you know how this whole thing works.
Yeah, RVA, we're never gonna get rid of trivia. It's always gonna be free and fun.
Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. Which sucks because it doesn't suck, but like that's our most popular episodes is our trivia. So I mean, if we just charged for that, ooh, we'd make so much money.
I mean, I'm sure there's people that do, but we've always been someone that's like. Because like it's just like playing Trivial Pursuit with your friends. I see so many posts on that Facebook group that's just like, I wish I had someone to play with. Like, we do it once a month, guys. It's totally free.
Yeah. Hey, dum dums.
I wrote those questions. We write the questions. It's fine.
We're over here doing it for free, and you jokers are complaining. It's like that meme where like you have two people talking to each other. It's like, oh, if I could only meet somebody like you who isn't you. It's like, I'm me.
I exist.
Yeah, I exist. Ugh. Let's see. I would listen to these episodes. Bet. Okay, Chelseams. Good to know. Good to know. Cello, I also really loved you guys' commentary when you watched the episodes and talked about scenes during the episodes. Funny you mentioned that, Cello. we got hold on, we currently have 5 or 6 unlisted videos on our YouTube right now, which are exactly that, commentary tracks. It would be nice to listen to it on my way to work, hear you all talk about the new episodes without having to make myself available at a specific night and time. Fair enough.
That's kind of what we were thinking, because we know a lot of people are like, it's just hard with kids and like life and stuff sometimes to always have carved out Monday at 8, especially if you're on the West Coast, because a lot of times they're like, well, that's my drive home.
No, the reason why kids suck.
Add it to the list for Mike's shirt. Why kids are a problem.
I wouldn't participate if you are. Christine, I don't blame you. I wouldn't participate if somebody charged for trivia too. That it's dumb. Trivia is free. All these questions are pulled for free from the internet. Why the hell would we charge?
We just watched the episode and pull them, and like Trivial Pursuit was similar, same exact thing. So
no, we would never charge for that. JZG, you going to bed? All right. Good night, JZG. Oh dang, yeah. Chill.
Rest easy.
Will be done. Yeah. Yeah. We. Oh, you're home now. Good. Okay, glad you guys got home.
Good.
Yeah, we recorded commentary tracks. If you want, there's 2 old commentary tracks up on the YouTube right now for Human Flesh and Crawl Space.
Yeah.
But we re-recorded those along with about 4 other episodes. We're considering Patreon, putting those up, and then maybe a month later putting them on the YouTube. But we're kind of figuring things out. We don't really know. We're not in a position.
We're not good at monetizing.
We don't know how. We need help with that.
We're not meant to be business people.
It's also it's hard because it's hard trying to figure out what as fans what would we pay for. Because if we're not willing to pay for it, then we can't expect you all to want to pay for it. So we're trying to figure out what can we as North to Wharf bring that's specifically us, and that's our opinions and our banter and Yeah, our little back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's why like commentary tracks or long form videos where we do the discussions seem a little more obtainable for us. But we're not sure if you want that.
Yeah, and for those of you that said podcasts of just this, are you cool with us bringing up people from the chat and answering their questions and doing that kind of stuff on the podcast, or would you prefer us to do less of that and save that for the end of the show? Because like we like going back and forth with you guys. That's fun. We enjoy that part a lot, but we just want to make sure other people enjoy that too.
Oh, I can tell you this right now, as the person who will probably edit it, I will not. You were going to get exactly what you see in the YouTube video.
Oh no, I just meant for us. Should we be like, we'll hold questions to the end and then answer like some questions as we go?
Oh.
Versus,
they were so good, like really good. So no matter what, I'll like, it'll be like, give me the Patreon, I'll pay it. Oh, bet. Oh, you're sweet, Cello. What do you mean the state of the Wharf? Oh, we're just talking about what's going on north to Wharf and all the behind the scenes stuff. Since the shows aren't airing right now, we're taking this time to tighten the bolts on the old north to Wharf rickety boat that we have here.
Kind of like the mighty Kathleen going on its way. We're trying to get a new boat. Well, not a new boat, but we're trying to fix up the boat.
We need you to buy us a boat, is what we're saying.
Yeah, this is now become one of those churches where you give us your money.
Give us your money if you want to go to heaven. This is how you do it.
Plant the seeds.
Cello says, yes, I'd love if you brought up chat comments. It would be so cool. Yeah, bet. And plus, I got to figure a lot of you who may listen to the podcast also tune in live. So you'll know who we're talking about. Like if we say Chelsea, or if we say Marlena, or if we say Cello, or to a lesser extent, Abby. You'll know who we're talking about because we're all kind of a small little family here.
We guessed somewhere around Simpsons come back in March, right?
We're thinking mid to late March, April-ish. Yeah.
I think they April Fools was was that the first episode we got when they came back from their break?
I'd be lying if I said I knew.
This might be a Yahoo question.
But we don't have Futon Critic doesn't have anything up just yet. So once they do,
the comic book doesn't either.
No. So I think
everyone's posting that when's it coming back and stuff like that, or they'll be like, oh, it's not coming back for a while, but that's not really big news. That's been gone. They said that a while ago. Yeah,
the same thing happened last season. And the shows usually go on a little break during the NFL playoffs anyway. So this
lets people take vacations.
Yeah. So no worries. Everything will be coming back. And no worries. Season 16 is all but officially announced. So
that was another idea we had too, was doing AMAs on the weekends and then saving some of those to answer in more in-depth conversations, because some of these questions are really, really good, and me doing a small video of 30 seconds isn't going to answer the question. It's going to leave more to answer. So and then we talked about doing big ones like that, even 5-minute discussions about something, going back and forth would be fun.
But again, I can't stress this enough. You won't get any less content from us. You only get more.
And if we're able to do all these things and it goes well, then we can really start doing some other stuff we want to do, like sending stuff out that we get occasionally.
And not for nothing, doing it this way, at least trying it this way, is going to allow us to do other cool stuff down the road that we can't go into details about just now. There's some things that we're working on behind the scenes, behind those scenes of stuff. And specifically, while I won't get into details, you may want to be following the Wiggle Room on Instagram. We've been posting a lot of their stories. You may want to give them a follow.
Yeah, Kristen's been doing a lot of fun stuff. She's also doing Late Night with Samantha B with Kurt, who she's done Hot Tub with, which is a sketch comedy show that they just do together, going back and forth. He told us that when we interviewed him a while back, that that just kind of started out of them just having fun and being friends together doing this show. And then Kristen's we have this new character, Logan, and he's a bully. And they're like, who do you think should do it? And Kristen's Kurt. He's nailed being Logan.
Hmm. Have you guys considered watching Arcane?
I started
Can't
it.
remember. So
It's good.
JB started. I have not seen anything about it.
I finished Castlevania though. I watched Nocturne first, so I just watched one episode of Arcane.
How many episodes is Arcane?
It's 2 seasons. They're a little bit longer episodes though, but they're good. Like the animation dude is like top notch. Like Blue Eyed Samurai and that are pretty good together.
I was gonna think maybe we could do like a side order episode where we discuss outside bento stuff, but I mean that's too much.
Yeah, I know they just ended Hot Tub, which sucks. I just saw that last show, but it's all right. You never know, it may come back for another comeback tour, maybe 25 years.
RVA, I'm still mad the Wiggle Room closed. Aren't we all? I heard there was a fun Christmas rave that some angry lady crashed, and there was a unauthorized seesaw.
Too many.
Too many. But for some reason, the Instagram page is a little active. Don't know why, but you may want to follow them before they go dark.
TJ elevates.
Wink.
A lot of hints that it could be something good.
I don't know if you can see my eyes. Wink.
That's the skill. That's the skill right there.
So give them a follow because some cool things are afoot. But yeah, got about 20 minutes before our self-imposed timeout. But anything else north to Wharf you want to discuss? I have a fun little thing that I didn't discuss with you earlier that I want to kind of run you through the ringer with.
Excellent. Can't wait to hear or see what this is going to be.
Yeah. But unless you got something else you'd like to discuss.
No, really, our only big goal is Comic-Con is to potentially host a panel, and I'd like to have it where you guys can watch it too. So if that happens, we'll try to figure out how to broadcast so you guys can.
JB, you should get Mike to watch it. It sucked. I was sucked in after the first episode, and they just keep getting better. What's it on? Netflix?
Netflix.
Maybe we can do a watch party on Discord.
That could be fun.
That's the only way I'm going to watch it.
I did get I got some version of Central Park and all the episodes because Apple ain't gonna put that out. But
we've streamed.
I know.
Streamed,
but now I don't have to have Apple.
I got Apple.
Oh, you got it? I just literally bought it for like $23, and it's totally worth it. It's Blu-ray quality. It's excellent.
We here at North Wharf do not endorse bootleg merchandise.
No, we don't. But
you just did.
Well, Apple's a problem, but yeah.
Yeah, but you just endorse it. Okay. Fun little game to cap off the night here. This is rapid fire. First thing that comes to your mind. Don't think about it. You don't get 15 seconds to discuss. I just need to know your answer between these two things. Understood?
Can I have a runner-up question or a runner-up? No. Nope. No honorable mentions?
No honorable mentions. It's just literally you have A or B and you need to choose right away.
All right.
Yeah, if more than 5 seconds passes, then we move on to the next one.
All right.
Sound good?
Okay.
How do I get the Discord link? I believe in our link in our bio, we'll have a Discord. It's an open thing, so there's no invite to be had. You just go there and click it.
You just go there.
We don't really understand Discord either, so that's Abby's realm.
Yeah, we don't keep it behind a paywall, though, either. You can just get in and have fun with people.
Okay, I got on IG. Just follow Wiggle Room. Appreciate it, Chelseams. Appreciate it. All right, JB, you ready?
Sure.
Do you understand the rules as I have laid them out?
Say A or B, depending on how I feel. I have no longer than 5 minutes to pick an
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
I'm glad we reviewed that. I'm glad we did review that.
Yeah. Otherwise, we move on to the next one, and we will not go back.
Gotcha.
All right. Here we go. Everybody else can play along. And this may open more discussion after we get through all 10 of these. We'll see. All right. JB, you ready?
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. Bob or Linda?
Bob.
Tina or Luis?
Tina.
Calvin or Felix?
Felix.
Little King Trashmouth or Gary?
Little King Trashmouth.
Banjo or Hawk and Chick?
Hawk and Chick.
Burger of the day or the Meat Saya?
Meat Saya.
One-eyed snakes or the easy beavers?
One-eyed.
Gyro or Mickey?
Mickey.
Marshmallow or Nat?
Ooh.
4.
Marshmallow.
Christmas episodes or Halloween episodes? 3.
Christmas.
4. Christmas. There you go. See, it wasn't too bad. It
No,
wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad. I would have probably swapped. I meant to say Calvin, not Felix, but it's fine. Both fish odors are fun in their own way.
Yeah, I figured I should have did more, but I can only think of 10 real quick. But yeah, I saw this on another show, and I was like, oh, that'd be really good to put somebody through the ringer like that.
Yeah, I was not expecting what you were doing, but no, now I get it. Like, and I could definitely explain why I picked each one, but
I want you to explain Marshmallow versus Nat.
That's a tough one because that one I got stumped on. Same thing with Christmas and Halloween. Both are really good. And then you can say the same thing for Calvin and Felix. But I would say for Marshmallow and Nat, Marshmallow was the first person that I really was like gravitated towards as a side character on Bob's besides Teddy. And it's just because they used them so much at the beginning. Like Marshmallow was there all the time. And Bob's just so embracing of Marshmallow. I think Marshmallow paved the way for Nat. And I think you have to pay homage.
Is it homage or is it homage?
I don't know.
Or is it like theater and theater for me? Because I always say homage.
I don't know.
I always say homage.
Who cares?
Yeah, I've always been of the mind that once Marshmallow disappeared, Nat easily slid in as that to fill that role that Marshmallow had
I
kind of left
Nat
behind.
Did fill that because the Marshmallow was still kind of like we were going through picking out who was going to be because David, like Herman, stepped down from it and said, like, it's not my place to bleed this character. It should be someone who's from the community to play that character. And they found Jerry Jones to do that, but it took a while to find them. So I think it was a nice segue to have Nat come in and kind of be that character that the family just immediately attaches to and likes. Louise likes them too. And then now that they're both together in the same show, the same universe again, I think it's only a matter of time till they do something together.
Yeah, I hope one doesn't have to take a backseat to the other, which I don't think they will.
I actually hope they run in the same circles.
Yeah. I got to figure if they're not in the same tight circles, that Venn diagram of them overlaps in the middle with like Bob.
And Chelsea's, that's usually what people go with. They love Nat. I think that Valentine's episode in general where Nat's introduced really solidifies Nat. And people still do the woof meow, count to 16, girl power. Like that episode has so many callbacks, but I think it's also written by Wendy and Lizzie, so that might be why. But
that also moved on to round 2 in our Battle for Valentine's Day episode.
I expected it would. Nat is going to be a hard one to beat. Bob actually versus that one is going to be in particular pretty hard.
Yeah. But
not to mention Gene and Courtney show is pretty good. Romancing the Beef is another good episode. There's a lot of good Valentine's Day episodes, so it'd be tough.
Well, that went a lot faster than I expected it to. I'm not lying. Chat, is there anything you'd like to discuss in the waning minutes of tonight's episode? Again, not much to discuss this week because there are no new episodes.
But we'll have some new ones coming up soon, so we're excited to see.
Next Sunday, actually.
We're excited for The Great North a lot. I've been binging it on Hulu every night just to get kind of like into it. It is a really easy bingeable show to watch and laugh at, and I do find new jokes every time I watch it. And it's not that I don't like watching Bob's, but I think the only 2 seasons of Bob's I have not really rewatched, just like the reopenings, is probably the last 2. So, but I usually kind of wait to do that in spurts. Like with Bob's, it's like I'll just sit there the whole time. Especially when we're doing trivia, I'll just sit there and just like, we're doing season 15 trivia, sweet. I'll just sit here and watch a bunch of episodes and just do it all at once. But The Great North has got some amazing episodes, especially last season. So it's been really easy to watch.
One thing I want the audience to think about is I'm going on a trip here in about a month. I don't know what today is, but maybe a little less than a month actually. In the past, I have brought Bob to Japan. I brought Gene to the Philippines, and I brought Teddy to South Korea. So I guess the question is, who should I bring to the Netherlands? for those of you who don't know, everywhere I go, I bring a little Bob's Funko Pop to take photos around, and it's content for the page. So who out of Linda or the kids, or Linda, Tina, and Jean, who should I bring to the Netherlands? Would be fun. How's Romancing the Beef, a Valentine's Day episode? I honestly don't know.
It actually takes place on Valentine's Day.
That's why. It's like how,
yeah.
We may not agree with it. It's like the old Die Hard argument. It takes place on Christmas, so it's got to be a Christmas movie. So it's kind of like that.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. Like Bob and Linda are going to do like their Valentine's Day thing after dinner's done, but Jimmy eggs them on to be like, oh, you should do a Valentine's Day dinner. Like it makes a killing, and I'm like booked out and sold out and all this stuff. So they get jealous, and Bob's like, yeah, we'll do it. So they crunch everybody in, call the restaurant Urge, and they're doing a Valentine's Day dinner. But Hugo shows up and maybe or maybe not messes it up. Plus, our buddy Adam and his wife are in the episode, so he's a little partial about it.
Christine and Marlena say blueberries, so I'm going to take that as a vote for Tina. Or Linda may like that. Yeah, we're going to Amsterdam. I mean, obviously, Tilburg, I think is how you pronounce it, and then just bouncing all over the place as far as Netherlands. We're there for about a week, so it should be fun.
This is like one of those moments where I wish either they had a Calvin Funko, because I think he'd be fun in the Netherlands, or Marshmallow would be fun in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I don't think there's any stock figures that we can make into those characters, though, but we can always get a custom one made. Bring Tina? Wait, how is it not a B-Day episode?
Oh, it is. Mike just brought up the Die Hard argument just to bring it up to make me upset, but I've moved on. He's baiting me, guys.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, Die Hard in Christmas. You'll hear my rant every December. Oh no, how is it not a V-Day episode? Oh, it definitely is a V-Day episode. It is. But much like how the pumpkin smashing episode is a Halloween episode.
But the kids don't go trick-or-treating.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like the seltzer of Valentine's Day episodes.
It's really the only urge that you that happened. But the only reason you know that it's a Valentine's Day episode is they say it's on Valentine's Day, and Bob and Linda share about what they like about each other, and that's pretty much it. It is good though. I do enjoy Jean dressed up as Cupid. And Louise being like, this is such a roseable moment. How many can I put you down for? And just like trying to make money off of people.
I believe it has been eliminated though.
No.
Maybe. Hold on. I can't remember.
I think that one won out over Bed Bob and Beyond.
Oh no, you're right. Romancing the Beef beat Bed Bob and Beyond.
That episode, a lot of people had comments.
V for Valentine Detta beat My Fuzzy Valentine, and today we have Fairy on My Wayward Bob and Linda versus the Jean and Courtney show. And then tomorrow's battle is Can't Buy Me Math versus Bob Actually.
Ooh, those are both pretty good episodes too.
Marlena says, no, you can see it was Christmas movie if Terrifier 3 is also Christmas. I did say that as long as we all consider Terrifier 3 a Christmas movie, JB did that to himself. He can bring himself back in.
We almost went the whole hour. I was like really, really excited for this.
But yeah, no, Marlena, you're absolutely right. If Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie, then I will consider Die Hard 1.
He's brought that up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know it was because it all goes on and on. Making a burger being undercover. No, you're thinking of
a different one.
That's a different episode, Cello.
That's to
Catch a Beef.
To Catch a Beef. There we go. I was about to say To Cheese a Thief.
Yeah, no. Romancing the Beef is when they turn Bob's into Urge.
And not to be mistaken, where Teddy creates a pallet Bob's Burgers version in the basement. That's another episode too.
Yes. So starting to realize that a lot of episodes kind of share the same themes. Much like Fever Dream episodes. But yeah, that's I don't know. I mean, unless anybody in chat has anything they'd like to chit chat about. I
was talking about 14. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's not a V-Day episode. Stealing the The burger one, Steal the Beef, that is not a Valentine's episode.
Oh no. It's a
That's
fun
just
episode. It's a good
Bosco being
episode.
undercover.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, for sure.
No, you're fine. It's
Sure.
very easy to confuse some of these episodes. There's almost 300 of them, so.
Almost. And for those of you who keep asking, we know that we said season 16 is all but confirmed officially. Episode 300 is in season 16.
And they just posted, I think it was yesterday, season 15 cookies, which I'll post tomorrow, the cookie that came out with it. But there was for the first table rating for the next season. So I would assume we are good.
It's weird that it wouldn't be season 16 cookies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering why we were getting season 15 cookies so late into the run.
I don't know. And I think they said this is the first table read of the new year. So
yeah. Mike, watch Arcane. We're gonna do we'll do a Discord watch of Arcane. That way you people have to hang out.
We'll set it up with Abby. We'll make sure it's not on Wednesdays so it doesn't interfere with her wrestling.
Yeah. RVA, I just want to say you guys are doing a great job and I'm loving it. Oh, thank you, RVA.
Thank you.
Sorry that you're stuck in Richmond. I know how much that sucks. And you guys have the winter storm coming through, so stay warm, stay safe.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. We're supposed to get
for me,
tomorrow.
It's 80 degrees out here right now, so can't relate. But I did my time up there, so
yeah, you did get ice though earlier this year.
Yeah. And it was gone in like 2 days. But yeah, stay warm, stay safe up there. Playlist. So yeah, that's all the news that's fit to print, I guess. Again, we're really trying to make Patreon work for us, and subscriptions and stuff like that. And again, you're not going to get anything less from us. You can only get more if you decide to.
Yep.
What we do here is not determined on what we can make over there. So don't worry about that.
No. And we've always been somebody who's just like, it's not about making extra money. It's just to pay for what we do. And a little extra literally just to send like these guys out when we can. And just be like, oh, we're going to do some trivia prizes. Like first person to respond with the right answer in the chat gets this. And then we just send it out. Or like the wheelie or the calendar we gave away because we had extras. So we try to do cool stuff when we can. It's just, unless it's in a very thin little folder, they want like $15 to ship this out. We're like, guys.
And like we've always said, like you may get more if you're part of the subscription or Patreon. But we, JB and myself, we won't get better. All right. This is as good as we get. You're just gonna get more of this.
We are coming home from our state jobs, and this is what you get.
This is as good as it gets, but like a lot more swearing because it's behind a paywall. But there'll be a lot more swearing, a lot more loosey goosey with my opinions over there. So
might be fun to try to figure out how to do a swear jar type of thing.
Then we can do like a little swear counter every time, like how Cinecins does their stuff. But yeah, if you are so inclined to check out the Patreon, there's a link in our link tree. If you're considering doing it, hold off for a little bit while we figure out all the levels. Right now, it's just a $3 level. But like I said, we're going to add an extra tier. We just got to figure out pricing and are we worth it? Odds are we're not, but you never know. But that's for you to decide. And then don't forget, Friday is when all the merch comes down. Oh yeah, Marlena's been hanging out with me on Twitch too. Occasionally you'll see me put a thing on the North to Wharf Twitch. Here's the secret, everybody. I shouldn't be doing that. Me and JB talked about this, and he said I shouldn't do it, and I agree with him. But I just want people to come hang out with me. So
I get it. It's fun.
But
I love that you are self-deprecating to that point where you're like, come watch me be really bad. I'm just like, it's fine. It's fine. I think he just wants someone to hang with. Yeah. If I played those games, I would join you, but I just don't.
Desperately. Marlena's been coming, hanging out and watching. It's been fun. Right now I'm playing Man of Medan and going through the dark anthology horror games. And I like to do it like once a week. I'm gonna play for like an hour or so, but yeah, come hang out on Twitch. I think it's twitch.com/it's really Mike H or it's me Mike H. You'll see a post when I go live. You'll see it. But don't tell JB when I put the stories up, everybody.
I've
Don't
already
tell 'em.
seen them.
I'll fucking take them down as soon as I'm done.
No, I don't care. It's fine.
But yeah, and then YouTube, Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky. We're on all of those. Don't know what we're doing, but we're there. Verified on Instagram. Don't know what that means. But we're there.
I mean, we got it to try to fix something. We're still waiting to get that fixed.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else you'd like to tell the folks before we sign off here, JB?
I think the only thing I would say is that Meta have been very cool when you offered us the verified earlier for free. We should have just taken it, but then you guys started charging for it. Kind of shady.
No.
It used to be pretty cool. It was like a rite of passage, and then it was like, nah, you have to pay for that privilege.
If it wasn't for paying, we would have never gotten it. Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Congrats on being verified. Yeah, we don't know what it means, Marlena.
No,
but we paid a certain amount and now we're verified. So.
Supposedly, it helps us be protected from people being weird and just trying to like steal the page, essentially.
Mike, you should start a swear jar. That would be a fuck ton of money. Here's the thing. I'm not going to put my own money back into... I mean, we already put our own money into the show. I'm not putting more money into the show.
If anything, it could be you guys giving like 10 cents, then that just goes to fire donation or something in LA.
Yeah, if you want to pay every time I swear.
Charity like once a quarter and be like, oh, this is going to like, it gets better. So anytime Mike swears, we'll have a swear count. If you want to match it by dimes or something, that's great.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do like a monthly donation thing. And every time I swear, I'll pay out of pocket what I owe. And then if somebody wants to match that, they can.
Yeah, they got to match you.
It helps your brand. That's what we hear. That's what we hear. We'll see. We just crossed 32,000. I think the goal is 50,000 by Comic-Con, which is in July. We're 18,000 away, so I need you to tell all your friends.
If you guys got brainbuster ideas on how to make that happen, let us know.
Yeah, really appreciate that.
I'd take 40 at this point.
Yeah, I think we can get to 40 before July. I think it's only 8,000 away. I think we can do that. But yeah, odds are Wednesday I will be streaming again on Twitch. Come check it out if you like. A lot of swearing on there for free. And I may or may not have been scared multiple times. You'll have to tune in and find out. But
while Mike is doing that, I'll be working on my Bob's project. I finished a couple things, and I should have one more section almost done. So started working on a certain carving section now. So we're getting there.
Yeah, if you were, JB showed off his little project a while ago. So if you're here for that, you know exactly what it is. And it's very cool. And we're hoping to have that done by Comic-Con, which I think we will.
I found a place that will only for $25 will bind it. So then I could actually bring one, and it actually only be, I think it's actually the same size as the book. So it would be, I could hand it out.
And if we
probably like 2 people, maybe 3, and then just keep one for like me and you, and that'd be it. Maybe.
And if we can't sell it, we will give it away.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, maybe give Toodles a copy.
But yeah, this has been From the Great North to Wonder Wharf, your unofficial but verified destination for bento box information. As always, I am Mike.
And I'm JB.
Love you all. Stay safe, and we will see you next Monday for brand new episodes of The Great North, Crapopolis, Grimmsburg, and to a lesser extent, Family Guy.
Yes.
Good night.
Night, guys.